to That's Just Lola, another episode here with my girl Mello.
What up, Lo?
What's going on? What's going on? I am good. I'm so excited. You know, we're going to put the producers and the camera people out sooner or later. We are here for our third episode. That would be our freshman, sophomore, junior episode. That don't make sense, right? Freshman, sophomore. That would be our junior episode of That's Just Lola. We love the response. We love the feedback, right?
Yes.
We just uploaded another episode, so go and check it out. So if you're watching this right now, that means the episode was probably just uploaded, and so you need to go watch it, okay?
Go check it out.
You need to go check it out. So we're having a good time. Hope you guys have had a great week. My week has been pretty good. Pretty good. Not terribly crazy, but you know, life can always be a little bit nutsy.
A little bit.
You know, so what happened with you? What's been going on with you this week?
So it's been an interesting week, but you know, I survived it. I'm happy. God is good. I'm here on the other side.
All the time. Won't he do it?
Won't he do it?
Won't he do it?
Won't he do it?
Yeah.
Will he won't?
Will he won't?
Won't he will?
Okay. All right. For y'all church folk, because that's all y'all gonna get for the rest of the hour. That's all y'all gonna get. So no, my week was good. It was good. You know, had a lot of stuff going on. Trying to get my website finished. Mm-hmm. Enlisted the help of somebody who I ain't real sure know how to do websites.
Oh, really?
Yeah, him did.
Where you get him from?
We don't want to talk about where I got him from because we're not advertising them. How about that?
Oh,
yeah.
Man.
No free advertisement. You pay, no ticky, no laundry. You don't pay, you don't get no advertisement. Okay?
And you don't get your laundry.
Right. And you don't get your laundry either. No, but it was cool. It was cool. I watched a movie. What was the name of the movie? It was I Miss You Already with Drew Barrymore and the girl from Kill Bill? I forget. Tall, blonde girl, long face.
Charlize Theron?
No.
Ooh.
Looked old even when she was young.
Back then? Okay.
Yeah. Even when but this was a newer movie. I think it came out last year. It was about two best friends who, it's a good topic to be talking about, because for what we're going to be talking about today. Yeah. Two best friends, and one of them is off the hook. But she gets pregnant when they're in college, but the dude she gets pregnant by just happens to really be in love with her, right?
Oh, that's cool.
And so they settle down. They have a fantastic life, two beautiful children, wonderful, awesome business. Turns out he's a businessman. Who the hell knew he was smoking pot and doing cocaine all the time? But turns out he's a great businessman.
You can do that.
The other girl meets somebody kind of by accident. He ain't got no money, though. He like a longshoreman, you know, and all this stuff. But the girl who had the perfect life gets struck with some kind of really aggressive breast cancer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but it was sad. I haven't cried watching a movie in a long. Mel has this thing about leg touching.
Yeah.
And so just now she realized that her leg was touching me. She tried to pull it away so I wouldn't be insulted, but it's okay. You could just pull it away. I won't.
No.
I won't feel bad.
I don't mind. I'm just conscious of it.
It's okay.
You know, a little thigh touching.
Okay, it's all right. It's okay. We don't want to do it on the subway, on the bus, but you know, we know each other.
I don't like to touch people's thighs. I don't know.
No. That's a good practice. Okay, so the one girl, she gets struck with breast cancer, so they go through all these changes, but it was sad to watch, right? But it was, you know, to know that I have a friend like that girl had a friend was just like, you know, like I just kept crying. I was like, wow, I got a friend like that who I would do all of that for.
Yeah.
You know, who I would look out for like that, who I would worry for like that, because the husband kept being like, we supposed to be going to play tennis. And I'm not that trivial, but you know, why you gotta be messing with her again? And so it was really cool, but it showed how women can be close, which brings me to the topic of our show today, which is why can't we just get along as women, right? Why can't we just learn how to, I started this yesterday on lunchtime with Lola, because I belong to a group on Facebook called Women's 4 Cs. And on Women's 4 Cs, a young lady named Lola, posted a comment that says, you know, somebody posted something about women not being able to get along and us learning how to support each other and nurture each other. And a young lady posted up underneath Boundless Lola, how about you talk about this on That's Just Lola next week? So I talked about it on lunchtime with Lola yesterday. I had a couple of comments about it. It's a real issue, though. You know, I don't know why.
Competition.
It's crazy. You know, it's competition. You know, one of the girls on there said that, and I say girls because I'm a girl, so I can say it. Guys, you can't say it. I can say it. So, so one of the girls on there said that it was a self-esteem issue because she felt like if you're not secure in yourself, then you are intimidated by other women. And I agree with that. What you think about that?
I mean, well, I agree that definitely is a part of it. I mean, because if you can't be happy for anyone if you're not happy for yourself.
True.
I would imagine, if you're miserable about your own life, then you're probably gonna find it very challenging to be happy for someone else's successes. You shouldn't.
No,
but I'm assuming that is probably one thing.
And I think that's part of it. I think also the other thing that's happening though is that, because I know a lot of sisters who I think are pretty happy. Sisters meaning black, white, purple. I don't really care what color you are. You're a woman, you're a sister, right? So I know a lot of women who appear to be very happy, very motivational, very, outwardly giving to the masses. But when it comes to being able to contribute to one other person or be able to support one other person in their endeavors directly, I'm not talking about talking to a room full of people, I'm talking about directly, they have problems doing that. I give you a perfect example.
Really?
I do public speaking, I do seminars, events. I've been doing real estate investment training now for 11 years, and I've been teaching all over the place, speaking to hundreds of people, speaking to thousands of people. And so everybody knows that. That ain't a mystery.
Right.
Everybody knows from the stuff that I put on Facebook that I, promote positive thinking and personal development, But nobody seems to, if I try to reach out to do stuff with people, they don't want to collaborate with me. And it's a weird thing because they'll watch me and see my stuff and say, oh, that was good, that was this, that was that. And I've heard other women say the same thing, like, well, why nobody don't want to collaborate? Only thing that I could come up with, and I hope y'all don't think I'm being arrogant, but, do sisters think that if you gotta shine, if y'all bring y'all shine together, that your shine is gonna outdo their shine? Do they think,
Some might.
I mean, and because it's the weirdest thing, like I'll share everybody's stuff. And I got a lot of girlfriends who are like me in that. But then we kind of watch and be like, that chick ain't sharing none of my stuff. She's not telling anybody about what I got going on. And to me, that's like ridiculous. Because if I help you, then I'm clear that it's going to give somebody else the indication that they should be okay to help somebody. It ain't even just about you. It's about us giving each other the idea that maybe if you're so wrapped up in your own world and in your own life, maybe you should, deviate a little bit. Maybe you should open up your eyes, broaden your vision, and make a decision to help somebody else. I just can't see how contributing to somebody else's success
is going to harm you.
Yeah, how could that
take
ever
away
be,
from your
how
success.
Could that ever be detrimental to me?
It can't. I don't think so. I mean, I think that, if you're helping somebody, inevitably it's going to come back to you. You know what I mean? It's that's just the way it works.
It's reciprocal. It's impossible.
Yeah. So I don't know if we're just not thinking that way. If we're not thinking that, if I'm in her corner, then somehow I'm not going to get my due diligence. That doesn't make any sense.
Well, I started a group called the Sister Syndicate. And the purpose of it was on Facebook. The purpose of it was to encourage us to act as a cyclic, as a group, as a unit. And so the whole idea was, I have a talent, you have a talent, 5 other people have a talent. We'll put those talents together to create success. And everybody will have their turn being lifted up. There's a group of women who do it, but they don't look like us. Okay.
Okay.
And so
it's sisters from another mother.
Yeah. from the clearer mother. Okay, I'll shut up. So
white.
Yeah, white folks. So we love y'all, but y'all white folks, we black folks. So inside of a week of me starting this, it fell apart.
Really?
It fell apart because one person called me one day and said, hey girl, how you doing? Yeah, so about Sister Syndicate. Well, I'm down. I'm down. I'm down for the cause. I'm down to be helping my sisters. I'm down. But then look here, right? So suppose I help Sheila. Ain't nobody named Sheila. I'm just saying.
Right.
So suppose I help Sheila, because don't be trying to read between the lines and figure out who that person was. So suppose I help Sheila, and then when it's my turn and Sheila's supposed to help me, she decides she don't want to help me, then what I'm going to do? I'm I'm like, how we get to what if Sheila don't help you? We ain't started this shit yet. How we get there already?
Because that's the concern. The concern is that I'm going to put all my eggs in the basket and then not have anything left over for myself, and then no one else is going to come and help me the way I help them. But
that was our whole purpose.
I know. I'm just telling you that was probably, that's what it sounds like. What she was saying is that I'm afraid that I'm going to do all of this for you, and then no one is going to be there for me once I've done all of this.
Well, look, I told her we're going to have people sign contracts that state that if you don't help when it's your time to help, then you will be contractually responsible for paying back all the money that the services that the sisters gave to you would have cost.
That's a good way to do it. But I really just don't even think you should have to do that.
Exactly.
But that's a good way. I guess that would alleviate all the fear or the hesitance, that people have.
Well, I find it across the board. I find it, a lot of times, not just in business, but in our personal lives, I find that women scared to have you around their man.
Yeah, that's foolishness too.
I had a girl tell me one time, she said, girl, you're just too friendly. She said, you're too damn friendly.
That's insecurity.
Absolutely, it's insecurity. She said, you're too friendly. You flirt all the time. I said, I don't flirt. Maybe I do a little bit.
But that's you. It doesn't matter. You flirt, and I guarantee you, she probably is a flirt too.
I'm a flirt, but I don't mean nothing. Like I said the other day, I'm not trying to go home with you.
Right.
Sometimes I might be, but most of the time, if it's somebody else's man, I'm not trying to go home with you.
Right. Exactly.
That's not the point. If he's free and he's single and I might like to mingle, then that's one thing. But if he belongs to somebody else, I'm not trying to do that. If you're my girl, why would I be trying to, you know what I'm saying? I have fallen out with my friends. And it got to the point where when people would invite me, I'm good friends with people. So people say, I want you to meet my guy. I would just sit there like this.
They were afraid that their guy was going to like you more than they like them.
Now, I'm not going to say more because I don't think it's a more thing. I think it's that you notice that she has boobs or something. You know what I'm saying?
Well, everybody
can't help but notice that I got boobs. You understand what I'm saying?
So I wish I had on my boob t-shirt today. The one that says boobies make me smile. Everybody like a good boob. Stop getting upset. Everybody like good boobs. Ain't nothing wrong with a good boob, and it ain't nothing wrong with having boobs and having friends.
Well,
I don't have boobs.
Well, that might be part of the problem. I think that was part of the challenge. However, that they didn't have boobs. But however, I just think that even in that realm, socially, I find that women are paranoid about that. They don't want you in the house with. I have a girlfriend, and I know that you're gonna see this, but I don't care, because this is something that you said. I'm not gonna call your name, but you said it, and so you're gonna have to live by it. Her said, I can't clean this up.
Don't have to.
Her said can't be no other pussy in the house but mine when my man is in the house to spend overnight. Like she said, you can't stay the night there.
How insecure are you?
I'm not gonna call you insecure, boo boo. I'm just gonna say that that's what you said.
I'm sorry, I don't know you. I think that's a little insecure. I really do. And I'm going to tell you why. Because
I knew that would get her going. Go ahead.
Because it doesn't make any sense to me that you can't have company, or you're saying you can't have a sleepover. This person is sleeping in a totally different room. You and your husband are hopefully in the room together. She's in a totally different room. Why did you marry someone that you can't?
Well, they're not married. However, since that time, in that person's defense, she has said to me that I could stay over if I got too drunk to go home.
That would probably be the time that I wouldn't want your ass to stay over, if there was ever a time. She was drunk, he was drunk, and don't nobody know what happened. What kind of foolishness is that? You need to rethink this. That doesn't make any sense. You cannot be that insecure. I'm going to tell you why. Because you be that insecure, 9 times out of 10, it's going to happen anyway. Or it already happened, or it's happening.
See that? She said, or already happened, or it's happening.
And I'm going to tell you, because you bring it upon yourself, stop being so insecure. I really can't stand that. Yes, I date women. I can't have you being insecure because I may go up to another woman and say, hey, girl, how you doing? Nice shoes.
We're going to come back in a minute, and we're going to finish it. You see, she got robbed up. We got a whole bunch of stuff to talk about. We be right back. Why can't we just get along with more of that shit?